What is good, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Beastiery number 2. If you are newer to the series, basically this is the series where I kill everything in RuneScape starting from level 1 until Verzik 1,000 times, and we just see what happens, see what we get. A couple other small things that we can do is after each 1,000 we can go train 2 skills. Anything we get from the kills we can use right away, and we can do a quest after we complete a combat level. That's like the most basic rules that there are, so I hope you enjoy. But if you are seeing this on day of release, I have a very special announcement for you. Unfortunately, this week we are not putting out a one chunk at a time video, but we are not putting out just one Beastiery video. There will be another Slay Brother weekend special for you. Tomorrow, we are going to be putting out another video for you as well on the Beastiery, so definitely make sure that you come back and enjoy that tomorrow as well. If you are new to the channel, make sure that you subscribe as well. About 69% of you from my last video are not subscribed, so definitely make sure that you do hit that subscribe button this time around. And as always, like the video, follow on Twitter, drink some water, hug your mom, stretch your legs, go for a walk. I love you all. Enjoy the video. And yes, I did get a haircut. Oh, also, I do want to touch on this real quickly before we get started. Last video, we ended on rabbits, and I couldn't find a place to kill them in the game that I have access to. Well, small brain me didn't look at the Wikipedia and realize that there's only one spot where level 1 rabbits exist, and that's in, like, the Enchanted Valley that you need the fairy rings to get to. So, idiot me was looking for rabbits that I couldn't have access to anyway. So, we figured that out at one point in the video. In this video, but the video file got corrupted, so that's why I'm telling you now. So let's go get started killing some level 2s. So one of the main reasons why I'm doing this series is because I can find weird, stupid things that aren't, anywhere on the wiki, and allegedly, unbeknownst to my knowledge, obviously I hadn't been here before, to Soul Island of Souls, apparently, up in this quadrant over here, you can find rabbits to kill. And I didn't have any place to kill rabbits last episode, and allegedly they are up there. So hopefully we can make our way up there, kill some rabbits, get the 1,000 kills that we need, because, well, I guess that's an option now. I had no idea that they existed over there, so let's go get them done over there. Well, the rabbits should be right up ahead. Oh, there they are, and yes, they are level 2. That's no problem. I mean, we can't kill anything else from level 1 right now. Anyway, obviously we can do a couple of quests at some point and kill the rest of the level 1s. But while we're here, we might as well kill them. I wasn't planning on starting the level 2s with the rabbits, but, the trek from here to here is probably worth just doing them all right now. So that's what we're going to do. I'll be back once they're dead. Well, we're about 560 kills in on these rabbits right now, and we just got our first Freaky Forester. This is actually super unfortunate because at level 3, we are going to have to cross our fingers and hope we get the Freaky Forester at some point because we do need to go kill the pheasants there. It's unfortunate that it's happening at level 2s, not at level 3s though. Well, this one probably only took me about 3 or so hours to do. It was relatively quick. Unfortunately, I was lazy and didn't really pick up most of the bones. I did pick up some of the bones and bury them, but I'd say 90% of them I didn't end up picking up, and I started to pick up the rabbits too late because I knew I could only get one inventory because we weren't going to bank them anyway, so not a big deal. But there is 1,000 rabbits complete. These are what the stats are looking like right now: 45 attack, 40 strength, 1 defense, 40 HP, and the rest down there. So now we're going to switch up our task. Let us go to Lumbridge, grab a couple agility levels, and we'll have a chat. Sweet, a nice little mark of grace right there. I think we're up to like 3 or 4 on those. So like what is it? What is 270 divided by 4? I don't know. Whatever that is of the way they're too full graceful. But there is 21 agility. There are 2 agility levels for those 1,000 rabbits killed. We are now going to finally partake in our first monster killing, or NPC killing, I guess you could call this one, that actually has a drop table. But first, we have a lot of raw chickens in the bank. We're going to go cook them all, and then we'll get started on the next one. As I mentioned, I am going to need some food for this next 1,000 that we're doing, and luckily, we are running out on the perfect number. There is 37 cooking, and our last chicken to cook as well. We even cooked the rabbit, so It all adds up perfectly somehow. Also, if you are confused about that and didn't catch it in episode 1, anything that we get from like chickens or, pure essence from banshees or something like that, I can use whenever and train the skill right away. But if it's something that I want to train other than that, like agility, or maybe I wanted to train a cooking level outside of that, I could train it outside. I hope that makes sense. Anyway, our next 1000 is going to be in honor of somebody. Our next 1000 is going to be men. Yes, we are going to kill 1,000 men here in Lumbridge in honor of my daddy Limport. So we're not going to kill any of the women, and I know there's much better places to kill these men. Oh, also the other thing I wanted to mention, also in honor of him, we're going to be training defense for the first time. This is where he got 99 defense. So we're going to go ahead and start training defense for the first time on the account. We are still level 1, so let's kill 1,000 men here. And they actually have a real drop table. That's the most beautiful part about all of this. Oh, I am so happy to kill something that drops something that isn't bones or nothing. Oh my goodness, 4 kills in. We get our first easy clue. Can we even start it? Yes, we can. If we can get some easy clues done, that would be really, really good. We can get some good, whether it's like the robes that we can get from easy clues would be really nice, or just general upgrades, armor upgrades would be super. Dang, I need an emerald amulet for this one. That one's a no. I could have bought the iron plate legs or the oak longbow, but the emerald amulet you just can't buy anywhere. I know there's a shop somewhere, but it always has 0 stock. Iron Man, by the way. Well, I made my way all the way out to Artie. Had to go through the lever thanks to my boy Aaron. He went and scouted it for me. There was a team out there, but I got away safely. Anyway, we are here to do a clue, and one part of that is wearing a studded body. Small brain me came all the way out here for the easy clue, only to realize I need 20 defense and 20 range to wear this studded body for the clue. Now, I guess we have no other option than to train up range while we're at it. So we are 1 step into this clue, and if I can do a clue, I'm gonna do a clue. So I guess we're gonna have to go get some range gear from somewhere. I'm thinking like the best is just gonna be go to Varrock and get the best range gear that we can and just go from there. So we're gonna have to train up a couple of range levels, defense levels regardless. So I've made some pretty stupid mistakes so far, haven't I? After all these years, you still don't know everything. So I got a beginner clue, and I have been working on it for like, I don't know, the past 10 minutes because it takes forever to do any clue because I don't have any way to teleport or transport myself anywhere. Basically, this clue has equip a chef hat and a red cape. So the red cape is no issue, but the chef's hat is a drop from implings and from goblins. You can get them both, and they're both from level 2's. So this brings up an important thing that I haven't talked about, and for integrity's sake right now, I am going to drop that. And I'm going to make a poll about it in the description. Thank you, Colby. Should I be able to kill another mob while I'm already on another mob task? Like, can I be allowed to go kill goblins if I do need to get that chef's hat, even though I'm killing men or women or whatever else at that moment? I'm leaning towards yes. I don't see the harm in it, but I could get it if no. So go vote if you want to. But for right now, we're going to stick with the integrity move there. Well, I recommend in nearly no cases ever should you ever use a regular short bow and bronze arrows to get up to 20 range. But we got to do what we got to do. There we go. There is 20 range on the account. Oh, I didn't even get a little thing that pops up, but that's fine. 20 range. We can now go do our next step of our easy clue. I've gotten a good amount of beginner clues. They've all been Charlie clues on the very last step, which is super unfortunate. We got them all to step 3, and then they went to Charlie's, which I can't do any of them. Ooh, first easy casket on the account. Let's go grab our beginner, and we'll open them both at the same time. If you didn't see in the last clip, I did have one beginner that we did. It's like the 5 others that we couldn't do. So let's start with our beginner. And the Staff of Air is coming back. That's nice. A steel dagger. Nice. And the easy casket. Please be something nice. At least something that'll make me a little bit of money. Absolute garbage. Not even close to worth it. I'm sorry if I'm spamming with just like constant clue openings, but every time I get an easy, I have to open them for money right away. We do have a beginner, so let's open this one first. Ooh, a steel plate body. I'll take that in a black warhammer. That's some good cash right there that I can sell. Actually, how much is that worth? I could sell that for a decent amount. And the easy clue. More studded jabs. Get out of here, bro. Easy casket number 3. Oh my. Whoa! 13 grand? Oh my god. I didn't even know that was possible from an easy clue. Holy crap. That's like the best thing that could have happened to me. Okay, we're going to go make a purchase that I've been wanting to make for a long time but haven't had enough money to. Oh my gosh, 13,000. I probably, like, nobody in the past 10 years has ever reacted like that to getting 13,000 GP. So I apologize for that, but that's awesome. I've been, like, living off scraps here. So the item I was speaking about is from Diango, and he sells a nifty little Chronicle. You can buy that for 300 GP, and then you can buy these teleport cards to stack into the Chronicle, which helps tremendously because they will teleport you right next to the Champions Guild right here. So that is one small teleport that I do have out of the way. I had to walk pretty much anywhere if I was leaving Lumbridge. Thankfully, I have this now, so getting around here is going to be a whole lot easier, and that's where the majority of the clues that I have to do are. So that's a nice little quality of life right there. Well, we went about 400 kills dry of an easy, and we finally got one, and we got a casket on our second step of it. So let's open up the beginner first. Moving swiftly along to the easy. Well, another thing that we should probably do really quickly while we're here near Varrock. I have enough money, so I'm going to sell back my Myth Sword. Nice. Gain a little bit GP from that. Sell our Black Longsword, because that's going to be the best place to sell it. And I guess this Iron Dagger, but that's irrelevant. And let's buy our Addy Sword back. Obviously, if you forgot, we had to sell that, our Addy Sword last video to make money for Ducklings, for the runes, because that was horrendous. So we have our Addy Sword back, our best in slot melee weapon for a very, 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 very long time. Another easy. Ooh, Lunar Isle teleports? Okay, I've gotten way too many body runes, but Lunar Isle teleports, what happens if I try to use one? I need to complete Lunar Diplomacy, so those will be useless for an extraordinarily long amount of time. Another easy. Ooh, some purple sweets, some Morton teleports, and some nature runes. I'll actually take those. That's nice. I am hesitant to click on the 260 GP. Holy smokes. Those Morton teleports are worth a lot, aren't they? I'm hesitant to click on those, but I don't even think I can click on them until we have the Shades of Morton quest done. But, geez, I didn't even realize how much those are worth. That's insane. Thank you for the golden apron. No. These will be our last couple of men that we'll kill right here. Unfortunately, we didn't get another easy clue unless it'll drop on this last one. We ended up getting 8 easy clues in total, and I don't remember how many we finished, but we finished a decent... Oh, we finished 7 of the 8, so that's not bad. The first one was the Emerald Amulet one, and we ended with 15 beginner clues as well. We got pretty lucky on those. You should average about 11 of them in 1,000 kills, and we got 15, so that's nice. But we could only complete like a couple of them. We do have another beginner clue that we're going to go try and finish up, and then we'll open up those 3 beginner caskets, and we'll figure out what our next steps are from there. Well, we got the chef's hat clue again. This is our 3rd step, and I wasn't really planning on doing goblins next, but I think it's been chosen for us that we'll be doing goblins next because we'll get a guaranteed casket out of that. But for the time being, let's open up these other 2 reward caskets. Ooh, Sandwich Lady bottoms. That's nice. And 18 mind runes. Fantastic. Anyway, let's get started on, I guess, our next one that was just chosen for us. We'll go kill some goblins. Goblins are going to be a little bit annoying. I don't think I'm going to pick up their bronze drops and sell them like I was planning on at one point, because we're a little bit more cash flow positive than I was expecting, especially from that 13k that we got from that easy clue, so that should sustain us for a while. And hopefully these will be a little bit faster than men. So we're just going to go camp in the hut in Lumbridge, like right over there, and just kill a bunch. Sweet, there is the chef's hat, and we already have an easy clue as well. So I think for this one, I'm going to stack up all of the clues that I get. I'm not pressed for money right now. I don't really need money to finish these guys like I did with men. So let's go finish up this clue, both of these clues, hopefully. Okay, I know I said I wasn't going to open my caskets until we finished our goblin task, but I just ran into a get leather chaps easy clue, and it is the 3rd step, and I'm obviously all the way out here in Yanil, so I don't really want to go back home empty-handed. The only chance that we have, and I know that we've gotten a lot of chaps from beginner clues already, and unfortunately I've sold them, so my bad mistake there, and there's no other place on the planet we can get them other than the range guild. We do have a beginner clue. Let's see if we can get super lucky. I'm assuming not, though. I mean, I'll take that. I'll take that. Monk robe top tee. That's nice to see. Don't really even have to worry about getting a monk robe top anymore. We get the bottoms. That'd be nice. Unfortunately, no leather chaps though. We're walking all the way back home empty-handed. Well, not walking home. We'll get there somehow. Well, my goodness, we got super lucky on this Goblin's task. One more, and we will be getting 1,000 kills. There we go. There is the last one slain. 164k, most of that and the more than half of that is being carried by the bones. So really just like 70 something k from this. I mean, not really that great. The best part about this task is the amount of easy and beginner clues that we got. I got insanely lucky on them. 14, that's about right for the beginners, but 13 easies, those are 1 in 128 from goblins, so we got super lucky on those. As you can see in the inventory, I have 9 easies and 10 beginners. They have been burning a hole in my pocket like a simp in an e-girl stream, so I am super excited to open those up. Let's do that right away. Alright, let's pop open these beginners first. Not much. Staff of Earth back, that's nice. Ooh, wait, is that the full monk robe set? That could have been a double unique right there. Oh my gosh, we already have the full monk robe set. That's insane. I'll take those. I'll take those. Another one of those black robes. Can I get chaps, please? That would be nice for easy clues from here on out. Oh, whoa, that double opened? We got a Guthix ornament kit for a rune skim. Oh my gosh, that double opened real quickly. I didn't even click on that one. Jeez, I'll take that as well. That's actually super nice to get. Alright, let's go for our easies now. Oh my gosh, the fashion scape. We have a Steel Full Helm G. Take those. Oh my gosh, leather chaps G. We're gold abound right now. Some Mossly Harmless Tellies. Yes, ancient robes. I wanted those. That's great. That's awesome. Narda teleports. I'll take those. Ooh, Amulet of Magic. That's nice. That's our first piece of jewelry on the account, too. 2 double black pickaxes. My goodness, I could use that at one point in my life. Our first page. And last but not least, the Zamorak robe top. Holy crap. We're already rocking full robe. That is sick. Alright, well, I guess we're on to the next one, right? That was a fun opening right there. Since we finished the goblins, we can grab 2 levels real quickly, and we are also going to be grabbing the last agility level that we'll be doing for probably quite some time. There is 25 agility. So I said in the last video I'd be impressed if anybody could figure out why I was doing agility. Some people did have some good guesses, like stuff about, you know, agility pyramid in the desert, a couple other good guesses like that, but my boy Ramira X looked like he was the only one that got it. It is because we are using 25 agility to get Monkey Madness, and that is literally the only requirement that we'll need to do the Monkey Madness quest line, because we want to get our best in slot melee as soon as possible. So now we're not going to be able to do any of those quests for a little bit, because we have up until level 5 or 6 that quest line already completely configured, and we'll go over that at some point. But there we go. There is the first requirement out of the way for Monkey Madness, 25 agility, and really the only requirement that we'll need for that quest line. All right, our next adventure will be calves. So why not? I gotta kill calves and cows either way. I guess it doesn't really matter which order I do them in. But we're primarily after the cowhide here. Unfortunately, we're only going to be able to use 1,000 of the 2,000 that we'll get, because we'll probably do them back to back as well. We'll only be able to use the 1,000 of it because later in the series at some point we're going to have to do Tower of Life like the Tower of Life cows. I don't remember what they're called. They're super obscure, but you need cow hides to kill them. So, big unfortunate there, but it is what it is. I feel like I don't give like shout outs or thank yous frequently enough for people that just randomly ask to give me bonds. But my dude Tom here wanted to give me a bond, or actually I think he wants to give me two. But thank you so much, and genuinely thank you everybody else who's ever given me a bond on either one of my accounts. I don't think I've had to pay for membership since like last April. So shout out to you, my guy Tom, and thank you everybody else who has done this, both on the Chunk account and any other account as well. Thanks, guys. Just one calf left to kill. There we go. The cow calf is dead, and there we go. We are up to 1,000 cow calves dead. On this grind, we only got 4 beginner clues. We were only able to complete 1. All of them went to step 3, and 3 of the 4 I had to drop on the last step of them. So let's open this beginner clue real quickly. For a leather cowl, fantastic. 5 coins. That's really fun. So I'm actually going to reach out to Mod Ash on this one. I am not convinced. The wiki says that the beginner clues from cow calves are 1 in 128. As I only got 4, there's a 95% chance that I would get more than 4. And I'm assuming nobody has killed cow calves, like, ever. I mean, some people do it for Slayer, but nobody has really ever, killed cow calves. So I think I'm going to reach out to a JMod and see if they can confirm whether it's 1 in 128, 1 in 256, 1 in 200. I'm interested to see if it is 1 in 128, then we just got unlucky, and we got super lucky with goblins anyway, so I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case, honestly. Next, I guess we're off to cows. Also, we did miss 9 cowhides along the way, because I guess I just didn't pick them up. Since we finished 25 agility, I figured our next best course of action would be something really simple. We're just going to get 3 mining for right now. For the Priest in Peril quest, you do need about 50 pure essence for that. That should take us up to, if not very close to, 5 mining. So there's 3 mining. And again, that's about 28 pure essence. I guess rune essence, both of them work the same. So we only need about 22 left, and then we'll be able to complete that once we're finally at the end of level 2s, which might be a while from now. Well, I'm in the midst of just killing some cows, and I was trying to do a beginner clue, obviously, and I accidentally clicked on the reward casket rather than the spade, so my bad. At least we replaced that one. But out of that reward casket, we did get 6 law runes. I'll take those. I haven't had any law runes yet on the account, and really the only way to get them so far is by going to the Deep Wildy, which I haven't had the stones to do yet. Just one last cow until we are done. And there is 1,000 cows slain. Neither for the calves or the cows I picked up the raw beef. I'll do that while I have some extra inventory space, but I just, didn't feel like picking up everything when I was killing them originally because, well, it's pretty cumbersome to do it all. On this task, we obviously got 14 beginner clues, and on the calves task, we got 4. So I did reach out to Mod Ash on that one via Twitter, and he did say that they share the exact same drop table. So maybe we just got super unlucky on the calves and they got really lucky on the cows. I mean, that's sometimes how RNG works. So make your own opinion on that. I mean, personally, I think I need to kill a couple thousand more calves to really figure it out. But for now, we'll just go with what he said and agree that calves do have a 1 in 128 drop rate, and so do cows. A little bit odd there, to be honest. We did get only 6 beginner caskets. Obviously, we opened up that one by accident. We were only able to finish about half of the caskets because so many of them were Charlie the Tramps, and we can't do any of them quite yet. But we're going to take the time to make 1,000 cowhides, or a little bit under 1,000. I think it's 980 that we'll have because, like I said, we need to save about 1,000 cowhides. But before we do that, let's open up these beginners real quickly. What do we get? Nothing much. Another staff, not bad. Okay, blue wizard top, that's not bad. 6 cabbages, could have been a unique. And a water staff. Okay, well, nearly got all the elemental staves and just some other garbage. Still looking for the chaps, though. Actually, I'll be able to make the chaps in the next bit. So let's go make 1,000. Where are they? Dude, I'm so sorry that my bank looks like this right now. It is just an absolute mess. Let's go make 981 cowhides into leather, and then we'll craft them from there. These will be the last chaps that we're making for the time being. We used up about 980-ish leathers. I should have made hard leathers at some point, but I didn't realize that coifs are like so deep. Like you get unlocked chaps at like 18 or something crafting, and then you don't unlock the coif for like 38. So I should have made the majority of that into hard leather, but it is what it is. We are going to take, again, I apologize for the mess in the bank here. We're going to take all of this and go sell it at a general store, and hopefully make a decent amount of money. I genuinely have no idea how much it'll sell for. Probably not too much, but we'll head off to Varrock and do that. And like I said, we're saving the cowhide for a long time from now for a rainy day. Well, I sold everything to the shop in one go because, well, I just didn't feel like hopping. It would have taken me like 50 hops to sell all of the chaps anyway, so I definitely should have made the hard leather bodies. Would have been a much better investment for me, but 2600 GP, I mean, it is what it is. I can't complain. Now we have to pick something else. Wait, just kidding. We have to go train 2 mining levels. There's 5 mining, pretty nice. We now have more than enough rune essence to do priest and peril when we get there. And I think next we're gonna do maybe women. I think I was thinking about doing them in like Camelot Catherby area because that's where they're most highly populated, but with the clues that we do get, a lot of the easy clues and beginner clues are in the Lumbridge / Varrock area, and that's probably going to be the best place for me to kill him, in the Lumbee area, unfortunately. So I'm making a rash decision real quickly. We have this easy clue right here, and we need 3 items for it. We need the iron plate body, the leather gloves, and a coif. I mistakenly took out a cowl. We are obviously 36 crafting, and I would not like to drop this because this will be step 4, the guaranteed casket. So we are going to use the cowhide that we have in the bank to get the level that we need for the coif. I know in the past I said we need about 1,000 cowhides in the future. Well, we do, but we also get to kill undead cows at some point, and I'll just make those trips super long until we banked 1,000 cowhides from that. So it is what it is. We're going to do what we got to do because I don't want to drop this clue. Just one more woman and we will be done our 1,000 kills here. There we go. There is the last one. All right, and there is the loot from our 1,000 women. You can see we got like 22, 23 more K from women than men, so maybe the real wage gap in RuneScape lies amongst the men and not the women. Interesting thought. Actually, that's probably just because I rolled a couple more Ranars on the women than I did the men. But we obviously have a close to 20 clue caskets here, so let's pop everything in the bank and open those clue caskets up real quickly. All right, let's start with the beginners. 26 fire runes, good start. I don't think we've gotten a blue wizard hat before. That's nice to see. A new little best in slot for us on the head for mages. Okay, not much. Nothing, and last one. Oh, wow. Nice. An amulet of defense trimmed. So that's going to be our best in slot amulet for a while. I know with our current crafting level, we can make some decent jewelry. But before I do that, I mean, we can rock that. Obviously, we're only killing level 1 or level 2s right now. So we're not really going to get hit by anything. We did also get a couple of nature and law runes, which is nice to see. Let's open up these easies. Well, I hope you are as good as the last easy caskets that I got. Black trim plate legs G. Nice. That's our best in slot plate legs for now. Okay, not much. Willow longbow, some trout, not bad food. A willow short bow, and survey says some more Bandos robe legs. Nice. That's pretty nice. And a black plate body. Again, our best in slot plate body that we can have. I don't think we have any other black right now. I was debating between starting Hunter and doing fishing for my 2 free levels after women, but I decided that fishing is going to be my better route for right now, and there is level 3. I primarily decided that because when I did men and I did women, I got 44 fishing bait per 1,000. Like, I got 44 on the dot for both of them. And that fishing bait can actually be used whenever I want, but I will need to get level 5 at fishing before then. The sooner that I can get 15, the sooner that I can teleport to fishing trawler, which will be very nice for me because it's hard to have teleports in that general area right now. And I was going to take it easy for my next 1,000, but I think we are going to head off and do 1,000 level 2 named people. There are quite a few over in this area that I can kill that are that are men, but they have names, so they're like a different distinction. I only have to kill a conglomeration of 1,000 of them. So I guess we'll go get started on those. It's probably going to just take me as long as the other ones have taken me, right? So I think I'm actually going to take some time. Wow, voice crack right there. I think I'm going to take some time to actually sell everything that I have in the bank. I would like to start training magic a little bit more. Obviously, I did mention it is super difficult for us to get law runes. So I may make the very dangerous trek, probably use a scout like a cheap man, but probably make the very dangerous trek out to the wilderness mage arena to buy some law runes after I sell all this. But I would also like to buy some combat runes as well that I can use on my next task. I would like to at least get up to 45 so we can teleport to Camelot. I just want to make life easier for me. So we're going to sell everything that I can liquidate in the bank, and I guess I'll be back with the end numbers from that. All right, we finished off selling the rest of our body runes, and our cash stack from everything we sold is up to 23,500. Let's band our cash together and go for a scary trip. Oh man, ladies and gents, we went to the wilderness. Did we make it out alive? I don't know. I'm standing in death's area. Maybe it's pretty crazy out there. Come back tomorrow to find out and to see me finish all the other level 2s. Hello, Colby. So long from Colby and me. Do you have anything to say? No, don't say that. That's a spoiler. Okay, goodbye.